swinging. They was something different.
And we were discussing that Heretics had looked a little revitalized coming into this with some switch-ups, but to discredit Lev here would be a disservice. They are exceptionally strong on this map. We have to wait and see how
Game
it
volume louder?
them today.
Sure.
Heretics, second time is always a little
Whoa,
bit
whoa,
better.
whoa, 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 buddy.
Curious, and he's
Whoa, buddy,
he's dead.
whoa.
He's very dead. Aspas happily going to take him away. Sheriff in his hands. Always scary. Again, for Aspas, looking
That
to
was
see him
very
activate
ambitious.
here. Another great map for him. And that head-to-head with Miniboo is something going to be on our forefront of our minds. Oh, a little bit of a re-swing.
Oh, Benji.
Nice
Benji.
from
Benji on a pistol round.
Aspas,
Go.
Okay, Benji.
Relax,
Wow.
Benji.
Just single-handedly brings the round back.
Now 2v2, the spam. Nearly caught Aspas.
This
in
guy
the
is too
heels.
good.
Pause. Slow it down. 40 seconds. They've got time to play with. And Aspas.
Yeah, he would have killed Aspas there if he didn't get shot on the side.
Now it's going to develop a little bit.
This is a very, very good play.
HP, so
Good
yes,
read as
he'll get
well.
that spike planted, but it's all on King.
Rienz is going to have his dart
How is he
back
gonna
on this
deal with the
post plant.
rotation from Team Heretics. They're going to move together. Dart's going to come off cooldown before they go for this retake. The HP is there for the side of Team Heretics, but Sheriffs
No orb,
are just up
though.
for Team Leviatan, and only 100 HP on these players. So
Yeah.
it's 2 body shots.
Oh, this is important.
Spots one.
Spot made.
Oh, the big flank from
And it's
Aspas.
actually Aspas that was the one that planted the spike, and he makes his
going
way
around the world?
around the world.
Wow,
No
Aspas.
splash
This is a
damage to be able to
big
get on that
play.
spike.
This is sick, though. They don't expect it. The timing's so good for Aspas. If he can just check on the spike, that's a great shot. That's a perfect follow-up
Well
for
played.
King.
Well fucking
Aspas
played.
willing to put his body on the line for that trade as
You
well.
think Calm is the one that said
Lev
it?
walked
You- I
away
think
with
you
the
should rap-
first. They
rewrap,
kept
rewrap,
composed
rewrap. Trust me.
on what got a very dangerous situation with Benji finding those three.
It's a big effort from Benji out the gates, but maybe a little bit misplayed from that entire push sequence, starting from that push from Woot with that Dizzy. Not enough follow-up. And what we're going to see from
Damn.
Leviatan this entire game right now
Damn, damn,
is because
damn.
they have that Viper Harbor, just double controllers, Team Heretics, to make sure that their timing and spacing is pivotal. Benji, first of all.
Love that. Love that. Punishing any attempt. And I want to see this from Lev. I want to see the dialed-in Lev. I want to see that dangerous Lev. They've been a little hit and miss throughout this so far. Obviously that upset earlier on in the groups. Looking to recover.
Oh boy.
And they're doing so very well here. Step by step, clearing out the A site. Still a couple of threats there. Sheriff's in hand.
Gonna be a clean round here.
Rien's now noted. Tex
Wow.
takes down.
Clean
Miniboo,
fucking round.
beautifully
Huge for
done
economy.
For Lev. That's 5 standing. And Dream.
Set up.
It's gonna be a huge test.
Yeah. Bonus here for Lev. So going to look at the Vandal that's still with Aspas. And bits and bobs around it. So certainly poses enough of a threat. And I feel like we're going to be seeing this A site basically the entire time. A little bit of a lurk from King, kind of keeping control on the other side. So
Is there a reason not joining the call with anybody?
I guess assumptions can be made
enjoy
if they're
analyzing
Heretics. They can't
games, and
always
I have a hard
assume
time doing that when I'm in a call with someone.
punished if they do so. Aspas, again, renowned for his entry work. The guy is genuinely a joy to
Good
watch.
insert.
But for now,
Even if you insert Jet here, it's... Oh
It's
my
gonna be
god,
Tex.
what a pick.
Quick
Killing
on the trigger
Killjoy here
to
is
find
huge as
Benji.
well because this orb
And a
goes back
very
up and they have to
quick
worry
rotation.
about window and bottom mid now.
all on
These
Boo
are
here
this
at
is
the
all
back of the site.
humongous gap that Heretics
on
has
Calm,
to be
though.
scared about.
It's going to catch him, force him out of the position. He needs to back away. He needs to value his life. 4 versus 5 is winnable.
Oh, this is going to be a free bomb
That's why
plant.
it's going to get planted. He cannot stop it. Not
Nope,
with
missed.
that cove up.
Nah, nothing to be done
Wow,
about it. It's actually
Ian.
Tex to connect. This bonus looking like pretty much on the money here. They're in the post plant. They've got
Wowie,
all the
wowie,
bodies
wow.
here. And Aspas leading the charge again. Finally put to bed by Boo, but it's Rienz and Boo to try and clear all of this space. They've got util for the
Wow.
post plant. Tex can create a fortress around him by yellow. And this outlaw
Ian cannot
already
get one
been
more, right?
Spot on.
Wow,
Being
so
attacked
much
there
damage.
yet.
Save,
Rienz
guys, save.
is barely breathing. Boo's trying to do some work, but it's Tex.
He's not going to let him go.
Folding is down.
Okay, bro, he's going to have ult for
Tex.
5th round.
Stunning work, Lev.
They're going
On point, on form, and this could be another farming opportunity. Light
You run
armor
an ad?
everywhere, Sheriffs, yes. And they're going to hear this. They should be pretty aware of what's maybe around.
It'd be
that
huge
corner,
if they get
so
to save
I hope
both
see a
their
very
ults here.
Diligent, cautious approach from Lev without
Heretics'
really
entire
too
job this round is to make them use these
Pretty good read
ults.
on the situation. Boo's got that deep line towards B, jump spot.
Or at least the hard
Until
ult.
he gets pressed off that issue. Team Heretics is going to keep the stack. They had this on pistol round. Benji got 3 from this location. But Lev is
Calm
peeling
5-0
off.
for Lev, yeah.
Oh, but I like that. Going to note that at least they're starting to
They inserted him
over towards
with
A.
they inserted him
That
with the
up
turret here.
front
It's
text,
gorgeous.
That A push, gonna get that information.
This is just gorgeous.
Can't
These guys
progress
have to
further
stay
than
here
this.
or repush and break the
They
turret.
can't rotate. They're still holding players here. That's
Nice
nice
shot.
from Boo, but one's what you're going to get. A big trade from Aspas, and Tex just hunting. He's
Okay,
out and
I love
about
that
looking
turret.
for
I'm
any
gonna steal
potential
that.
Victims, but they've somewhat passed by
That's
already.
annoying.
Up towards Kitchen as the plant comes in from Azino. Oh, mini
Oh
Boo,
boy,
just a shot
that's
in the
Harbor ult
eye.
gone too.
Yep, straight up blind. The Dizzy Flash going to be in play.
That's
Aspas gonna be
Harbor ult
cautious,
gone.
forced to pull
Oh
away. 30
my
seconds.
God.
Suddenly we're in a
Benji's
little
still
bit of
here.
trouble
He's gonna
here.
hear them
He's
if they
got
get to
no way out
here.
of this safely.
30 seconds
But
left.
And then they'll
where
Viper
does
wall
the
up.
spike go? Looking to alleviate
they're
some of the
staying.
pressure. Tex is unleashed in middle, but there's util to hold him back. But he's trying to be a
Oh,
problem,
boy.
be a nuisance. They've got bodies on the site still. Aspas down at 57. Trying to take point for his side. It's not clean enough for Tex, but he's turning attention. 10 seconds now. They've got to get a
Big
kill.
kill.
And they do.
Massive.
Aspas
That guy can't
creates
peek you so
safety,
low.
But there's danger above as Rien's could be the disaster. Waiting to strike,
Oh,
but Aspas,
boy.
the perfect bodyguard, but time is going to be tight. They got the spike. So
No
close, but not
way.
close
Wait!
enough.
I didn't notice the time. Oh no.
Out of all the players, you have to be rock solid in your faith.
No, it's not that he
Well,
didn't trust Aspas. Aspas was looking at
go
a different
back to
direction.
business. It
He
was a
wasn't
50
looking up. He
conversion.
was looking at
Heads
orange.
back in the game here for Lev. Lots of ults to play with, seeing Aspas invest his into this round. 3 players in response, though, coming over from Heretics. We are going to see as well the Harbor ult on top of that. Aspas trying to take
Aspas
space on the right
turned
screen.
and killed him.
Pixel spotted,
Yes.
and maybe a victim found. Not going to get the fight he wants, and Heretics peel away.
Oh
Okay,
no.
Rienz, you gotta
Oh
back yourself in
no.
some fights, I
Now
guess,
he has
but
to use
that
Killjoy
one-
ult.
Swatted like a fly.
You should run.
Yep.
King's still on the side though, and Heretics getting closer now, trying to hold the line though.
Massive
King
2
delivers
kills.
2 bodies, puts him to bed. Con from up
Massive.
on top. Nice
They
little
used all their
spray,
ults,
and
won
he
the round.
gets it
Clean.
done. Lev
Clean, clean,
instantly correct the course.
Their economy in shambles, a few Sheriffs and a Vandal on the board. They're getting their ultimates online now. It's going to be so hard to be able to use them as well.
Lev is gonna fucking
Lev
own them
pumping
this
the
half,
brakes,
I
not
feel
doing a
like.
fast opening
It's so
here.
hard now.
We've seen them deny the pressure towards A. Now we see them deny info towards B.
Heretics have really good ults if they could get an entry
Benji
somewhere.
gets it this time.
Just holding his
Turret
off
still
angle,
there.
biding his time. The rotation from Heretics coming back to that A site.
They can gamble stack it. They're on Sheriffs. The big rifle is with Rienz. But beyond that, Sheriffs and hope, pretty much.
Wow, they all hid from it.
Anything he saw was
They
around
didn't
that
see
corner, but Benji getting
anything.
Curious down tube again.
Oh, wow.
Silence across the map, hard to read.
It's going to be.
If they walk in, this is going to be bad. Good dart.
They get enough of a read on that. Maybe just feeling the pressure, but they're close. They're already so close.
goes up.
Deeper towards Maze. Rienz again.
Good stun.
He is the one to watch here, the one with the
And they got
rifle.
in.
Lev cautiously and carefully.
Lev
taking
have to
step
be
by step
very, very
towards the
careful
site.
here.
You're looking at Rienz closing in on the gap, but his Kings take away Minibu. The support system
Big.
starting to fall. Couldn't get the follow-up, and Lev now should
Wow.
lock this down. This should be security.
Such a great
and it
job
is.
playing right beside each other.
There's a
Nobody's
reason
isolated
they
at
are
all.
this strong on this map. Heretics yet to fully make an impact.
That
here.
is fucking clinical scaling.
Heretics needs to find an impact and fast. They have so many ultimates up on the board, but they're bleeding rounds. And yes, this map's team like this,
It's tricky.
it's very tricky.
And I mean, their form mostly got brought into question when we were talking.
Good
best of
control there
fives
by
on the
Heretics to
series. That was a bit
take
of a
control of all of
different
this.
situation, but
Problem is
this-
they didn't keep any lines.
We'll see how it affects
Heretics
them.
still has
For now,
no
Lev
op
still
in
need
play,
to,
which is a big
stay the
problem.
course.
That's
They
one
still need to
advantage
be able
Lev
to
have on
stick
this
the
map. They
landing
have an
on this.
opper.
Heretics are no slouches. I can't stress that enough.
These
I
guys
think
not having an
Rienz was
op
a
means-
sharp reminder of that in some of the previous
The-
series. The guy was monstrous.
Lev doesn't have to be scared of any of these
Get
angles.
things going. And
Because they're only
once again, Lev
facing a
pretty
rifle, so they can
strong.
jiggle peek this, they can dry peek these areas without having to use any utility whatsoever, when you don't have to worry about an op.
So important for him to get one and live, or just live. Wait for the team to come in. We were just highlighting how Lev is so shoulder to shoulder, getting those trades.
I think Josh's
Heretics
casting
been
is
so
always
spread
good.
apart. It's one thing if they're hitting their shots, but right now,
They're trying to
Lev
bait
is
out
getting the better of
ults.
them.
They're trying so hard to bait out ults.
Nice from Lev here.
That's
And
big.
Rienz,
That is
I mean,
massive
wants
to bait
try
that
and
out.
deny easy
Nah,
access,
too
but
early,
just
dog.
A hop, skip, and a jump, and it makes no effect.
No.
this is all a ruse though.
Yeah, they're trying to bait ults.
And they're
That is-
biting on
that-
hook,
that is
line,
a
and sinker.
terrible
Did
ult.
Benji spot
You
in
have
the
to wait for
30
But
bomb
Benji's
tap.
got his lockdown. This is going to be very difficult for Lev to be able to do anything. They're coming back
Which
to
is
A.
crazy. Rienz is actually
Just a big
an
pump back if
insane
he
player.
gets spotted.
I don't
Come
know
back
why
into
he
A. The
ulted.
site is free. The Viper's Pit covers that plant spot. Mini-Boo.
They're playing them
So
like
dangerous.
a fiddle. They are
Yes.
absolutely running rings around them. Free site plant.
And Harbor
We're
ult
looking at
now.
the
If they
retake,
do-
though. It's
if they
gonna
do
always
flood, they get
push
Harbor
the
ulted.
Heretics in that aspect.
Wow.
Skewing.
With the text.
Yeah, Tex though trying to catch that rotation.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
This is fucked. Heretics is way better.
And they finish with a flourish.
Or, sorry, Lev is way better right now.
5 still alive for Lev. Woot trying to maybe lead the way. Forge the
Oh my
forward.
god.
Back to
Oh,
back,
come.
but it's Calm on top. 2 kills. Aspas still holds. And it's all on Woot in a 1v2. Problems left and right, and they're going to know where he is. He might be just dead to rights here. He seems to have lost track of where they are, but Tex never did. Lev.
That round needs to be studied because it was legit perfect how hard they got played.
It's so difficult to deal with the double controller when they have King and Tex constantly on the extremities, up through middle. The push-pull, starting in one side of the map and then shifting to the other. The double fakes, the pumps. It's really catching Team Heretics off guard. And right now, the only real way to get ahead of this is if
Such a tiny,
and I feel
error.
like I shouldn't say it because it feels fraudulent as a play-by-play cast to say.
Look at this alarm bot
anything,
that Tex has. They can't push. They literally can't push it.
Valorant looked at the veto and went, well, map 1 is going to probably Levs. It would need a massive change, something
And they're
of
not
that
breaking it.
ilk. But I guess the big question mark is,
They're not
what
even
is the impact
pressuring
on
this
individual
enough to
players?
break
Do
it.
they suffer in these moments? Are they going to be
They haven't
down
broken
themselves,
Tex's
struggling?
turret
They
here
keep themselves
or his
back
alarm
up,
bot
map
here,
2, map 3 potentially.
where they should be.
That's always the question mark. And how much does Lev get rewarded from a map like this? Confident display, feeling like everything's working too, because that's got to feel great. It's not just like the Aspas show. No, it's this lovely approach, the fundamentals wrapped up with a bow, and everything looking just peachy. Now, outside of that,
Good
yeah, they
rotates.
could still get a couple of rounds.
Good rotates,
This
good
map is never
rotates.
over. I think we've learned that in Val. It can
This
always
is still
change
very
like that.
winnable. He has fucking
But
fingers.
as it stands, yet to see that spark from Heretics. And Tex,
He is on one today. He's on one today.
Tex has been absolutely on it today. Already, pleasure to witness. Let's see if there's any signs of life.
Damn, bro,
Not
they are
really.
getting
Tex just farming.
used his fingers in this round. After
There's
what?
only
Just
Boo to
after
really
2 entries.
do some damage here. That's another plant. And they just look so robust in this mini boot, just given nothing either. They're just really not allowing it until then.
Getting
First
something.
pick. This is
I mean, he is killing them, I guess. I don't know why they're
disarming that
peeking,
post
but-
plant. But then you still have Com, Hunter's Fury, Shock Darts. Still got Aspas, still got Tex.
Tex 6 HP though, can easily fall.
But they gotta go. They gotta go now.
Com has ult, they can't win.
Low on time. And no one's playing to them. There's nothing to be given. You have to take it yourself. And Lev not really
saw no.
feeling intimidated nor threatened by this. First Shock Dart invested,
Second.
and the second.
He's just
And
too good at
Mini
his
Boo
role.
is barely alive. Oh,
Nice
that's
shot.
a shot. But it may be all for nothing. A pixel out of place, sure. Boo
Nice
could do
shots.
some damage, but the time is the main factor again, Lev. This is perfect to watch.
This is gonna
If
be a
anyone
2
wants to learn how
timeout
to play
kinda half.
Icebox, watch this.
Second time. Oh, it's early Hunter's Fury. Gotta be.
Surely?
No.
He was looking for it.
No, doesn't
I
have to.
decided maybe not. Maybe
Okay.
not against the Neon who can just sprint
Yeah, he
away.
doesn't have to.
Yeah, that's fair. Boo. I mean, he's been supported now with some additional
Okay, let's see their
utility
yellow
from Benji,
control.
but
Oh, they're not gonna.
2,
see how he
3.
deals with it. Yeah, it's the first time we've seen this like 2.
See how much free
They're trying to
space
force out a re
Lev is getting? They're getting all of this, and they're getting all of this.
Owl drone. They spot one.
It's just not good
They try to
enough.
push and punish. They don't know what's 3 here though.
Oh, nice
Maybe
shot.
find out fast because they already saw the harbor. They saw
This is
Mazzino
better.
earlier, but they found
Fighting
Tom on the
that.
kill. So there is at least information there, and they're going to expect to follow up. I like this proactivity, but there's still danger to this.
It was early enough in the round. 50 seconds now for Lev to be able to close out this round. 3 players for Team Heretics.
Oh,
on
dry
the defense.
peaks.
Going to take the contact. There should have been a trade on that. How is that disjointed? I thought that was on the absolute money. I thought they had it right. But apparently we were wrong all along. And now 3v2. Couple of ults though here for Heretics. And they're cautious. You can see it with Lev taking their time.
They're getting
Plant's gonna come
outshot.
in. And once again, you look at this post plant. King's got util, as has Tex, and Aspax can just take point.
Aspas.
He can just hold this. Ooh, the timing. Okay, 2v2. Maybe. With the
Good ult.
lockdown, this could be enough. But do they play forward? Do they fall back?
They're pushing. Eden's
Side
pushing.
forward is the answer for now. Tex getting interested, getting hungry, wants the kill. He
Nice.
finds the pointier end of the stick.
Nice ult.
Benji
Great ult.
gives him a lifeline.
Well played.
Round by round is what Team Heretics is looking for here. And we can see them starting to warm up a little bit. That opening pick, it's a good start. Boo is starting to hit some Shock Fury this time.
You wanted it before, now you're going to get it, but you can see the effect against
getting
the
Neon
Neon.
is
So
just
hard
fucked.
to try and close that down, just skips away. Rien's got to be cautious to not get kind of spammed out
Oh, God.
here.
Oh, wow.
He's kind of playing an obstacle course, it looks like. Nowhere feels safe, but once again,
A wall
they're just putting
down.
bodies on
Oh,
this.
good
There's
drone.
4 players here now, and they're not falling away from the site. There's 3 of them. Backside. This is about to become a death match. And Aspas, I kind of fancy his odds.
Wow, these smokes are
Ball
fuck.
goes
Good
up, though,
wall.
and a couple
Good
more
wall.
question marks, but Lev keeping control, trying to stay composed under all the chaos. But it's moved to
A lot of
fall and King to
1v1s.
deliver.
A lot of
Mazzino
1v1s
now
here.
holding that side, make sure they can't counter push.
Wow,
But
man.
it's come from on top to find 2, but Benji again, the one to try and keep them in this. But where do you put your money now?
Oh, calm.
Boo up against Com. Spike is loose, 50 seconds, he plays ahead of it.
Oh, he knows where he
Com,
is.
good intuition,
Nice
but
try.
a better shot from Boo.
Step by step, getting better for Heretics, still trailing by 2.
Oh, Woo.
Yeah, he should have played.
So gutsy.
That's...
But you
he
need
He got
this.
cocky.
No, okay, he backs away. I was wondering if he was feeling really audacious.
Okay,
but
Rian
it's
snowballs.
Benji.
Oh, boy.
This is an early test he hasn't had before. Tex this time beats
Ian
his
is
opposing number.
fucking
So that's a massive
farming,
pick
man.
at 1 minute 18.
Again, they
That's
have
so
that
early
middle
in the
gap
round.
now.
And that's all the Sentinel abilities down as well, so that means that mid lurks are going to be very strong.
Oh, they're on the menu.
So
Gonna
Volt,
have
or
the
no?
lockdown
Is
as
he gonna
well
use it?
towards A.
He's gonna use it.
This might be counterproductive. That
No, he's not.
Set up for Rians.
This is good. He's saving it for post-plant.
Damage here as soon as that spikes get
As soon as bomb taps,
But
yeah.
Heretics was basically off of the site, so
They're
Lev,
gonna flood with the
go
Silva
and they
ult
get that
on
plant.
top.
There's a Hunter's Fury.
Yep.
Gets stalled
Denial.
out.
Yeah, and now a pre-take towards the
Good play.
site. This is nice, really well timed.
And
Almost
he picks him
planned.
off.
That's perfect for
Good
Rians.
play, good play.
And I've got to say, credit to Wu and Miniboo for hitting that as the second that the Hunter's Fury came down. They're starting to get the tempo of this game. Finger on the pulse here, but the dangerous 3 still stand. Aspas, Tex, and King. Miniboo getting curious.
Nice
oh,
shot.
big punish.
Good
trade
trades.
as well. Great spacing. But it is Aspas.
Oh boy.
And he always deserves
high-low. They're high-low, surely, right?
a moment of respect here. Spike is left out of hand. Is there a way to divide? Oh, and he's starting to conquer! 10 seconds, pops the ult, a quick turn, he knows where he is! 7 seconds to play with. What does Boo do? He clutched before, and he's done it again!
Oh, he tried to style him. Boo 1v1s again.
Boo is doing incredible
Holy
work
fuck,
for Team
Aspas.
Heretics, keeping them
Holy
alive.
fuck.
Heretics
They need
yet.
King to plant and then
Gotta say,
ults.
Lev still lead by a good
Or King needs to get
margin.
this closer.
They've shown a very good display, but there are answers being made by Heretics. They're
Ooh,
getting
I
that
like
read
this
on the
aggression.
game.
I
They're
really
getting
like
close
this
in May.
aggression.
Yes, and you can see it here. This time it's Benji winning that fight. Takes away Tex, and that was the trade out from the last
I
round
love
that
this
went
from
in Lev's
Heretics.
favor. And now, they've got control here. They have this A site
And they're
control
gonna clear out
finally.
all of it. Yep. They know it's B now.
I believe it was a little bit of a spam duel that Benji got the better. A killjoy diff at middle there.
All right.
Boo,
So,
valuing his life, sees this orb.
Boo can ult here.
And a spam kill
Yep.
for him.
that's so nice.
Yeah,
Just
round over.
catching a second of King. He's trying to get towards yellow, but the plant's going to be coming through. Can he deny it? That's actually going to sting a little on Com there. Does get away. Aspas gets
This round
detained.
is so
Boo's
over.
on the way. Boo's going to find him, and now suddenly they're down to 2. Com and Mazzino suddenly with a wake-up call. This game ain't so easy. And
Yo.
Miniboo,
Subside.
I
Yo,
feel like he's
yo.
kind of overcooked that a little
Yo,
bit, but
yo,
luckily for him,
yo,
it's only
yo.
going to be Com in a 1v5. The defuse
Yo.
is happening, and Miniboo's
Yo,
toying with
yo,
his
yo,
header.
yo,
Com
yo, yo,
tries
yo.
to stand, but will fall.
I'm running out.
And now we have a game on our hands. It got closer. Heretics woke
What
up.
the
and
fuck?
maybe there is more to be said about this. Can we look at Woot to try and be an instigator here? Quite quiet on the
trust
first
me, you
half,
wanna
but this
avoid
half
him
is...
at all costs.
It
Get the
needs a
fuck
lot
out
of
of
him
there.
to be involved, obviously with Rien's as well, but still. his
Trust me,
value
you don't want to give him any deagle kills.
certainly
Promise you that.
increases here. And a look towards B long, but the walk back towards A. Heretics, slow and steady
They know.
as they
They know.
approach the A side.
Lev spread apart 2-1-2 setup, only 2 to defend this A site, and Com would be the first point of contact here at Maze, but Rian's gonna pop that drone, follow it in. There's no
Like when I
Viper
had
wall
Ye,
here.
I'm like, yeah, as soon
And
as Ye
Orb's
gets
still
spotted, I
raining for
know I
Boo.
can just
He
stack the
pops
other
this
bomb
now.
site.
Looks like they're trying to get that spike planted on that wingman.
Oh, wow.
And Com
Oh,
is
wow,
completely
wow, wow.
outdone
What a take.
Heretics. Very clean there,
What
actually.
the fuck? How did they
I
just
thought
get
they might have
owned
been
like
a little
this?
bit dissuaded by the harbor wall
Have I
coming through, but
jinxed it
no,
once again?
very well calculated on the way in. And now down to Aspas and King. They were the ones that were split quite far away. And Heretics not moving away from the site. Hard for any of the util to really force them
One-way
away
smoke.
anyway. I don't think Aspas saw
No, they
the
didn't see him.
pixels crossing through for Miniboo.
They didn't see him.
This is so difficult. It's just going to need belting shots, really, and no one's giving him a fight.
Yep.
First one does go
clear.
down. That's
Time.
Miniboo, but you're right. Time is of the essence. Spots out
these
Boo,
guys
but
are gonna
they don't know
double
about the
peek
other
too.
three.
Oh.
This is so
Ah,
uphill.
yeah.
So arduous to try and turn around. Great work from Heretics, Josh.
Wow.
This was very
Wowie,
well
wowie,
made
wow.
plans.
Gonna be a tie game,
round
baby.
by round, Team Heretics.
NA not that.
Ooh, that
It's gonna
changes
be,
things.
oof.
Yeah, that suddenly becomes
3 years
a
old.
whole new script gets written. As it stands, though, we're going to see the Sheriffs out. There's 3 in the hands of Lev, one with Aspas, one with Tex, and one with Mazzino.
Scary.
They've gone for a stack. All in, 5. Heretics should go through their protocol list. You've got to hope. That should be 2 spotted.
They're gonna
How
cancel
much
this,
more
right?
gets
They better
revealed in
cancel
the
this.
same
Yeah,
moment.
good cancel. Great
And with
cancel.
no pressure over towards B,
Does
you're
Lev
going
run
to be
away
adding
or
question
not?
marks to what's around that corner.
They saw multiple players there, including
Oh, they
Aspas.
stayed,
Benji
they
starts his
stay.
walk, securing the close space for his team, but I mean, the fast rotation, the pivot, mini boost sliding
Yeah.
around the map.
They're good.
It's going to be an orb and a wingman plant here. That's where the Viper wall is. It's going to protect them.
Yes, sir.
Calm.
What do you
You're
mean?
going to try to deny
What?
that plant. It's so difficult. You have to wait and play the retake. Still, King sits back, waits to see if it's a fake or not. Team Heretics actually
Well, they still haven't
didn't
gotten
go for
bombed
that
down.
plant. They still have that wingman, but
Yeah.
now there's 4 players for Lev. This could get scary.
And I
like
hate
this.
seeing it get to this 30 seconds. I mean, 30 seconds isn't so bad, but there is elements of danger. If the spike plant gets denied,
Huge.
if something goes a little
As soon as that bomb
topsy-turvy,
goes down,
doesn't.
it's over.
As it stands, comm does go down. Goes to the hands of Benji's utility. Split at least one towards CT there. And they're in a very comfortable post plant. Looking at any utility to maybe take that out of position. Maybe
Thank you,
Mazzino
Zeus.
to invest a little, maybe Tex, but other than that, it is the weapons in hand, and Heretics drastically outgunning them here in this round. So, should be a formality. But Tex has something to say about the matter, as does Aspas. Can they dismantle the 2 players on the side? But you got to get going here. You got to get moving. Aspas 10 HP, and he's still firing. Boo, though, it's where the buck stops with his
Nice
side. He
shot.
doesn't let
Again.
him pass.
Yo, Boo is him.
Boo has been on the money.
Last half.
On SMG and 1 Sheriff. 1 away from Woot's ult, though, so that could be something
Good.
they aim for
Killjoy
here.
fucking molly break.
Let's look at the early intent from Heretics. 3-2 split,
So many
but this
teams
time
overlook
Aspas
that.
is on guard duty at B. They try and walk
They
this.
have to know Aspas does
Dangerous
this.
position
Oh,
to
the
be
barrel, the gun in the way. He couldn't see it particularly clearly. Does go down to Boo's. Had his number throughout this game
It's
in
a
a couple
little
of clutches,
crazy,
couple
huh?
of ends of rounds. Boo has been the big man. Now with an early pick, they can pause here. Still about a minute to play with.
Now these guys are forced to like be
Such
aggressive.
high-risk play coming in from Lev right now. First Aspas.
The
He goes
drone's
down
gonna
Tex.
tag him anyway.
Also stands tall.
These
Go
guys
back
cleared
yourself,
out
I
B.
guess,
These
but
guys
this
fully
is
cleared out B, so now they're running
dangerous.
away. If they get here in time,
That owl drone could be
Lev still
actually
wins this
dealt
round.
with. Perfect. The Dizzy does find him. Time to fall off. He actually tries to go back in.
Oh,
The
no.
timing's just perfect.
Spacing.
And the patience pays.
That's
oh,
my
he
anchor.
even gets a second. Nice work from Tex to keep it
Huge.
on there. But Heretics righting the ship. Until then, Mazzino makes his stand on the site. Death from
Nice.
above with King.
Nice,
And suddenly
nice,
Benji in a
nice, nice. We're
1v2
chilling.
with 30 seconds. And I told you
left.
once before about this guy. And I'll tell you it again. If he stands, there's always a chance. But does he predict
bro,
Mazzino's
there's no way he
reposition?
knows he's here. There's
He
no
thinks
way.
he's still back
There's
sight,
no
but
way.
took the rope across silently.
There is no
idea.
way Benji predicts he's
When
behind
consider
him.
it. When
Right?
does he's got to think about it at some point. But timing is everything. 13 seconds. Mazzino's reposition
That's my
was
fucking
heaven
anchor.
sent.
Y'all see
Team
that shit?
Heretics falter.
That's my
They
fucking
had that
anchor right
opening
there.
pick on Aspas over at
Lev
not
is
in the
saving.
situation you want to be in, but still with confidence,
Lev
pushing
is
up,
full saving.
They've
trying
heard
to take
that
space.
Sheriff.
Yep.
Now that Vandal is on the way. It's in the back lines. Kind of set into play by Mazzino. Did Benji hear any more? Maybe an additional step, who knows? But he knows his presence, and he knows that they've now got access at least to the flank. Now, is there a stack here? Benji
Alright.
making decent progress.
If somehow Lev win this round, this game's
Gonna
over
hold
for
this.
sure.
Maybe wait to hear for rotations.
Fuck, they're gonna
Lev.
use Gecko ult in A.
He's going to hear that.
Benji hears everything.
Yeah, Babu's found his man.
Nah,
And now with
just
the
kinda
Killjoy
like
going
it,
down, he's
man.
got free reign. Aspas aware, but he
Man,
still dies.
man,
And now Benji
man.
can be a nuisance. He goes down. He could have played his life a little more there, cost them some time. But no, the plant's going to be coming in for Heretics. And now they can sit in the deeper post
All
plant.
good.
Boo still with the molly here.
Prioritizing
Forward this
off, that's what
post-plant.
matters. It's a good
Calm.
save.
He's got the rifle.
No cove.
They're
the cascade.
prioritizing the off.
Very difficult for them to get this done. And the ult going to come back through that to secure at least to the first attempt. There's no half achieved here, of course, they know that. So
Money
time going
damage
to
is
run
all-
low. Now,
is good here.
you can see the layering of utility.
You're not winning this round.
They
But
have
money
to
damage
respect
is
the
up.
timing, and they're
Never
trying to maybe disrupt that back line. And Mini Boo's having none of it.
Never mind, never
Clean
mind.
work in the end from Heretics. 3 alive, and they handle
All
the
right,
threats
let's
well.
get that op out. Let's go.
Team Heretics again in the situation. One round win from taking the...
So,
we have money for up?
Lev.
I didn't even notice.
Here's a change. Aspas, the timing. He didn't get seen.
Oh my god.
They have no idea, but it doesn't
They know,
seem
they
to
know.
now.
They
Yeah,
know.
Absolutely, you're right. Oh, Rien's the one to
Oh
punish.
my god!
And left looking almost silly here. And it's bizarre to me. It's not something we know that we know that Heretics don't lean towards this map. We know that Lev have had this in their map pool towards the top end. But right here, right now, we are seeing Heretics poised to take the lead. We've questioned the form of Leviatan throughout this, I guess, tournament to an extent. We questioned Heretics towards the end of the online portion, qualifying to this, looking in slumped potentially. But now, as it stands, they're in
Really,
form.
bro?
But still,
Really?
8 apiece. Tex in the right place.
It's a good gamble read from Lev. They have that crossfire, but Tex re-aggressing because they have the numbers. This is going to be a huge play or a big blunder.
Feast or famine moment for Tex, and it's famine. Wu finds him instantly. There was a chance there if things didn't go his way. And they don't. Mazzino tries to make something
they have
out
to
of
pause
nothing,
and they have
but
to get an off.
Heretics taking
Only
the
chance.
lead. Deep in what feels like enemy
Pause and
territory.
get an
They are
off.
up
Nah,
9
nah.
to 8.
Lev surely
In
needs...
this one, just that Guardian. In the hands of Aspas.
A drone actually got canceled because Rien's got shot in the toe. A little bit of 19 damage or so. Now, Team Heretics wait for that Viper wall to come back up so they can walk across here. Hopefully not get spammed in the process. Benji just holding this A space.
And Dizzy goes down as well, so Aspas still gets to hold the line.
Oh boy.
Sees something. Oh!
Yep.
He's
They can
so
win this round.
good.
They can win this round.
But one pick's not enough in this round, but taking away Wu is pretty important. It makes the plant more difficult. They have to put bodies behind it, and now they've got numbers leaning back towards B. Aspas on patrol, on duty, another target,
so
but
scared
no
to peek him.
confirmed push off the back. And King slipping back up to yellow is lovely. That keeps safety here.
Benji starting his A walk right now. Harbor wall about to drop over towards B, but already the repositioning from Team Heretics. It's just Boo here trying to
Come
keep
on,
pressure,
Ian. Put him
He's
down.
trying to keep the Lev players.
Put him down.
But it's already a retake for Tex.
Yeah, and I'm also looking at Mazzino's timing. If he played down tube there,
Calm is
potentially, there
definitely
is still
going
going
to
to be the
ult
utility
this
in the way, though,
post
so he's
fight,
not going
right?
to
Or
get the
this
freedom.
ult?
Hunter's Fury set up as well in position.
Oh god, you have to get out.
Tex.
For this tap.
He's so scary with
No,
the Sheriff, though, but
bro,
doesn't get the shot he
no.
needed. Benji going to create at least security on the site to try and facilitate the plant. Com trying to deny by just buying time with his ult coming in. Lockdown going to come through as well, trying to create some sort of safety.
No,
but Heretics
man. No, man.
looking like they're about to secure the round here. It's forced a lot of utility. It forced a lot out from them. That's fair.
Yeah, well played.
Maybe it's
well
not
played,
over
the
yet.
Heretics.
But a 2v4
Good call to go back.
with Sheriffs. Plan against you. They're desperate to get Boo down, but he's such a nuisance. Oh, he's being such a pain.
He
Really
is
well done
owning.
again by Boo.
is actually owning.
Credit here, just playing his life well, costing them time and potential towards the site. And the threat's been managed, and Heretics making it up to 10.
That is the Blade Storm popped for Aspas.
Normally is good for his
He is
one.
over towards B, and it's the same opening setup for Lev every round. And Team Heretics, they've been taking this A space. They've been holding the pushes at middle and B, waiting for Lev to get in the faces. Lev hasn't really pushed through all the way yet this game, but their defense holds. We talked about them on attack, shoulder to shoulder,
Let me make sure
2,
you guys
3
don't
man
get
swinging things together, getting those trades, but right now, falling one by one.
And it looked like Heretics were trying to maybe predict or expect some aggression off the back of that ult here, especially when you're looking at where Benji was and to add to that Boo as well, but
Nice.
turret stays up.
Good shit.
Zeno always positioned towards this boiler angle to deny that Molly from
Are they
taking
going
up
to
the
use
turret,
the Silva ult to
denies those
exit?
late lurks
Or are
from
they going to
Benji
use
from
Silva ult
Boo.
for Killjoy ult?
That's lovely. I think they're getting a good read of the approach now.
It's going to be tough. As soon as this
Good tag.
Harbor wall goes down, that's going to be the Viper wall to
Oh
be
my god, they're
recycled
going to
in.
get in. They're going to get in for free. And
But
they'll have
already-
Silva ult
We're
for
trying to
it.
disrespect that, at least with the Dizzy. You
No
see the
fair.
stuns coming in. They've got the site. Yeah, we're going to
Nice
have the
blood.
Hunter's Fury coming on towards this as well. Com going to just swing on in, but Heretics
Oh my
holding this
god,
site
they are
well.
insane. They're actually
Mazzino
playing insane. Heretics
Has
is
to
playing
respect
so
the ult
well.
at the very least, but
Viper's
there's
pit.
3 players to try and handle, and they're not
Yeah.
getting what they need. King
They're
and
playing
Aspas.
insane, bro.
Ult with Aspas, rifle
How
with
do they
King,
stop that
but the
flood
ult on the
so
site makes it hard to
flawlessly? I
connect
thought it was
for
gonna be
Aspas.
good.
He doesn't get fair fights. Normally he doesn't need them. Right now he's being given nothing. They're not playing to his song by any means. And Heretics might have just teed up 11 here. Aspas another step closer, but a victim found, but a good trade. Boo, keeping those numbers favorable, and King gonna be forced back to
Another
heal.
timeout?
As 11
Oh, they already used one, never
rounds
mind.
is gonna be carved to the board here. And I think a lot of us doubted this map, and rightly so. Off of statistics, off of
Gorgeous
history,
play.
of anything we know about this.
Sheesh,
But as it stands, when you get to champs, that all goes out the window, apparently.
No up
It
on
is
Aspas is
11
just
for
GG.
Heretics. Up against Lev. Game of calling, at least
Just
from
one
both
round is
segments
all
as well.
Lev needs,
Considering
bro.
how much
And
impact
they're
he's
just
having
not getting it.
fragging-wise as well, it's very impressive. And now we're going to see Lev clutching at straws, struggling to get a grip on this game.
Initial pressure from Team Heretics. They broke that Killjoy turret finally. Re-ends with the drone. This is going to force this fight. Lev, do they push through with it or do they back off as soon as they get spotted here? Woot.
Just a great
Oh,
setup,
they're so
man.
ready.
They are just
They're
getting
ready
red.
for the aggression last round. They're ready for it again.
Oh, big
the
kill
only
by
thing that
King,
went their
though.
way was
Big kill
King
by
finding
King.
Boo. That's it. But the site falling into the hands of Heretics. Mini
Once-
Boo taking so much space here, making sure that plant will be
Too
secure.
hard. So hard.
Cove
Who
still
has
available
ults?
for this defuse. So much ability for Team Heretics right now. And here comes the Thrash.
Ults.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Aspas slips by.
Oh my god.
I mean, he just didn't get the impact that he wanted, but maybe a chance made here. 2v2,
Yo,
and
yo, yo.
Mazzino hungry for the kill, leaving Rienz in a 1v2. Diffuse already started, he's been dealt with.
Oh, you guys are
Finally,
fucked.
Lev finds stability,
Oh, you
pushes
guys are
up to
fucked.
9. But they are the ones trailing.
Still no op Aspas. Fuck.
Chance made, though.
Another A opening for Team Heretics and Lev. Tex and Aspas, very aggressive positions. Tex holding the bottom while Aspas holds that belt line. Team Heretics with a Dizzy, gonna pop off of this. We're a drone.
Last round, we saw Tex in this sort of position being forced off by that Dizzy. This
Oh, he
time an
broke
easier
it.
evacuation
No.
for Aspas. But a lovely reaggress taking the space play
Dude.
maze. Oh my god, wait. Heretics are fighting back and Miniboo
Nice,
trying to,
Mazzino. Nice.
I don't know, trailblaze his way through the site itself. But Lev finally standing together.
Oh god,
but
Benji. Not Benji. Anyone but
yeah,
Benji.
run, Mazzino, because
He
that would
loves
have been a
these
1v1 and it would have been untradeable. And now the timing is right. Leviatan
Take that pause. Take that pause,
reminding us
Heretics.
who they are.
Take that pause.
This is their map. This is their choice.
Maybe pace change from Heretics here, but a different wall coming out for the defense, slowing that B in the mid approach here.
Harbor ults.
Looked like for a moment Benji and Boo wanted to progress towards middle here.
Oh
Big
my god,
pressure
this
towards
push.
A. Team Heretics hasn't really shown this where
King
they
really gonna
pressure
push?
towards A, push them off, and then instantly transition back. And it's going to be a 3-2 split towards that B site. B main being that first point of contact.
Big drone here.
They still have
Big
drone. They have that Dizzy. It's going to be a lot of loud noise, but right now only Benji gets spotted.
Obvious.
He's
It was
the normal
obvious he's
lurker.
killing
They
it for the
shouldn't
Viper.
expect two. And with
So
double initiative
obvious there's a
towards
double
B
lurk
with this
mid right
Neon,
now.
it's going to sell everything they need to slip the gap through middle.
Oh my god,
Lev.
they called it.
I don't think they're going to be prepared
Tom
for this
called
at
it
all.
for Mazzino.
Oh, King is on the chopping block here. I'm a little worried for him, but Mazzino not far away.
This is really good by
Timing.
Benji though.
Okay.
Very annoying.
Oh,
Okay, he's still alive.
he might pop his pit as well.
Caught by the Dizzy, but he gets back to safety. There's
Ah,
the push,
really?
though. Straight up middle, that is going to cut off any support. So it's on Mazzino. It's on King. They're on an island, and the support is still pretty far away. Benji, they're just
Oh,
on the other
God.
side of this
Oh,
pit
God.
here. King, he's waiting. And says
Bro.
hello, Benji, carving through them like a hot knife through butter.
Dude, really?
Heretics
King just died
taking
to
over
that?
the site as Aspas and Tex finally make it back through towards B. But by now, the site's under full control.
There's no way.
Heretics showing off here. Benji's timing was fantastic through middle there. Lovely work.
Economy very low, but they could still afford another buy. Lev looking for an opening into this round to see if they can go for this. If they don't get it in the next 5-10 seconds, they're just going to fall back and save. Right now, Aspas
Oh boy.
thinks
Good jump
he's
spot.
got a chance. It's going to back off now finally, and a lovely switch up from Team Heretics in that situation as well. That timeout coming in, the coaches probably making that call, seeing that gap.
Oh, it's unlucky for King. He read that he was going to go
These
this way.
Rifles as well for
And
Lev.
Benji
You're
went
looking
this
at
way.
the economy. It's something that you were noting. It's getting a little bit close to the wire for some of these teams, but 12 is made for Heretics.
Really strong for Aspas to pop this out and get in
Massive.
their faces, but right now,
Calm one away.
opting to use the Vandal. And again, another 2-on-2 spread apart for Team Lev. Team Heretics going back to what was working the first few rounds of the half, taking that A space, popping that drone. They're going to follow up with this as well.
There's 4 minutes till an ad. If
like
this game doesn't end in 4 minutes,
Aspas
good luck, guys.
Is actually walking with King here as well, really securing, making sure they're clearing those back lines and ensuring some confidence in this.
Yeah, I don't know why
hold,
Aspas isn't buying up at all.
But it gets a little bit scary.
I guess they just didn't want to.
They
I don't
may
know
have
why,
good
though.
information. They are still held back by the utility.
Maybe because it's hard to opt versus Gecko.
Yeah. Not easy to overcome. There are the numbers here.
Maybe that's why.
Will he be noted on the Dizzy, on any of the utility that comes in?
Here come all the set pieces from the attackers. That Viper wall can isolate them, but Tex needs to go big.
That's
He
my
found
anchor.
a pocket to play in, and he can only punish one. A good trade, a 2 for 1. Heretics going to be happy with that. Com is still backside. The lurk is on the way. Closing the gap now. They are surrounded here, Heretics. Players left and right, but Com needs to show presence, and he does. Takes away Rienz,
Oh, yeah.
and there, striking from the back lines is Aspas. Good trade for Benji.
Nice
King.
I like that.
This guy is ice cold. Takes away Benji, leaving all down the Woot. Can he find a fair fight? He's looking for one. Doesn't spot King here.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Wow.
Reposition, it's audacious from Woot. They don't have. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Good scene. Com just snapping up there to it. That flank was so important, and Com playing his life really well.
Towards B this round. Every round so far has been towards A at the start.
Instant Hunter's Fury as well. Com is so good at this. A blind send on it, but it's Mazzino with 2. Rienz does take him down, but it's good numbers for Lev, as OT seems like it's on the horizon.
Come on, baby.
Rienz and Boo, though.
Oh,
We
God.
talked a
This
lot
guy's...
about
Oh,
Boo, and
Com's
for the
aware,
right
Com's
reasons,
aware.
But the timing on Com here could be perfect.
Oh.
He's got him. Okay, I didn't know if you noted the barrel or
All
not,
reliable.
but he did.
All reliable Com.
He's lucky there,
Corbin
sitting a little bit
fucking...
deeper to not
What's his
get
last
caught
name?
by that.
Is it Lee?
Rienz. He's had impact before, but a 1v4
Corbin
here.
fucking Lee.
That's
Tall
a lot
order.
to ask, yeah. Quite happy to see this go OT. Give us a real game between these two heavyweights from EMEA and the Americas region.
Tex has Rienz contained though.
Yeah, high-low. How you meant to...
Oh, gorgeous. That's just gorgeous.
He knows about
oh,
King.
Fuck.
Again, so close. He's desperate for a
I
pick,
love
and
it.
they're just not giving him
It's all
much.
good. Give him the respect. Deserves it.
They're giving him nothing.
Break that dart.
Again, all the utility just being worked through. He's giving it a damn good... Oh my god, go! You caught
We'll
me
take
for a
OT.
second there, but it will
I have
be
to run
OT.
ad. It's a
And this
minute.
is the
I have to run an ad.
depth
It's a
when
minute.
you look at Lev.
There's a minute till
this
the
is
ad starts. I have to
capability
run an
we know
ad.
that they
I
can
have no choice. It
That
was going to run
resilience
anyway.
there, that ability to...
Back on the defense for this first round of overtime.
I had no choice, guys.
Okay.
The game was very,
Split
very...
pressure.
The map was very long.
Lev's going to push back A site, and there's nothing Team Heretics can do with the Cascade, the drone. It's just forcing them off the angle. It's all on Boo right now.
Christ.
We saw Aspas in a similar position. Got wrong on the 50-50.
What a gamble at a time like this.
He's got to be feeling it. There's no other way.
He was towards the top of the board. I don't blame him, but
That
there are 2 players.
That re-clear towards A, though, spotted nobody.
Oh, God.
Boo.
Boo, are you ready? Yeah, okay, checked on. Really heads up work from Lev to be so diligent in every step they're taking.
Okay, because they
That's
see
actually really
Aspas,
good
it
for Lev
could
right now.
cause a rotation.
Because the drone, the Dizzy, didn't
Good
clear
dart.
anyone.
That's
This
a
dart
good
now
dart.
will, though. The jig is up. Lev, the fake is not working anymore.
Oh,
Boo,
yeah.
you need to
B
keep
is the
your
play.
life,
Oh,
though.
God.
You
Boo
need
is
to back up.
completely
He's got
by
his orb
himself.
up, so he's
What
gonna
a
be okay
call
here.
by King here.
But now that Lev got spotted at lower A there,
They've
now
picked
they
the
wanna
right
follow
side.
away.
You can see the read here. Benji already starting to come over to try and help Boo, but they are encroaching on the site. They're at the door. More than knocking, they're breaking it down.
All right, they're through.
Spikes over
Now
here
it's
now
up to the
too.
mollies to delay
Boo
the
trying to
plant.
keep a little bit of space, but again, he can't fight too hard for this. He has to keep his life as well. CT might be overwhelmed
Huge.
here. Already Tex looking that way. Already
There's
looking
no way
at
you're
Aspas
stopping this
taking that
plant.
space too, but Boo's still on the verge. Holding backside at the very
Neon
least.
and...
But they don't know
oh, my
about
God.
CT
3
yet.
guys
They've got to be
Aspas.
aware of it.
He
I
has
think
to
Rian's
fight.
going to try and secure this and make sure they know about Tex. But he's buying time.
No,
He's costing them this
not the
retake here. But
flashes.
wow. And Mini Boo
Incredible
breaking
util.
back through. Aspas can't do it all. And Heretics known
Wow.
for the retakes. Might just take this one back as well.
Nobody breaks the flash?
Being a 1v4, it ain't happening. First in OT for Heretics.
Nah, Aspas had to
Hasn't been
break
hitting
that
shots all
fucking
game,
Dizzy.
but he sends up that Dizzy, lets the
Oh, boy.
stays.
The timing on this.
King.
I'm so
Oh,
scared for
boy.
King here. They've explored deep, that's fine, but King's got to be really, really careful trying to defend his kingdom. Falls away towards site and has to kind of do what Mini Boo was up to, or excuse me, Boo was doing. In that
They know
first round of
Aspas isn't
OT,
here, which is
taking the space
fishy.
and playing it very well.
No.
Zeno
Stepped.
did Benji notice it? I mean, we're in LAN. The audio is
Oh,
different
that is
here. It's
so
hard
risky, man.
in a live environment.
That
and
is just
actually
too
rewards across
risky.
the
Both
map
lurkers
for
are
Lev.
dead. They have to be B.
Middle controlled.
Both
A
lurkers are
controlled.
gone.
And they're eyeing up B. Walking into somewhat of the unknown. That harbor wall. Denying information, vision. And any fights thus far. King. Getting deep by Snowman. 2 towards sight. That's going to be Mazzino
All right,
and Com.
well,
I'm not even sure if the
this is
wingman
pure
can get into
heroics
plant,
now.
But he's gonna
Heretics have
walk
to
up
literally
all the way.
hero win this round.
Dizzy going to go deep here. Don't think that catches Mazzino. No, they're none the wiser. And the second attempt here going to come through with at least Wingman. Hold on, they're clearing through the site. How have they done that? How is it? Oh, okay, King, that's not bad. The timing on that is great, but Tex could be the downfall of it all. Tex's timing is so good, but it's re-ends.
My
This guy can clutch, but a 1v2 ain't gonna be easy against 2 heavy hitters here. Tex and Aspas, the corner held. He spots one, not the other, and now he sees them both for
wow.
Aspas. Keeping hope alive
Yo,
here
these
for Lev in
rounds
map
are
one.
fucking
The view's gonna
to
come
the
in
wire.
and tie us all up.
The 2 highest rated players at the tournament right now.
It's gonna be a long day, and I can't wait for it. I got nowhere else to be, and this is some damn good Valorant here. Pacey looks like towards A.
They're just hitting A.
See if they try and actually
Just
go
straight up
behind
hitting A.
this.
There's 4 here.
Clears close.
This
sees
is a
whole
great
lot, though. They
rotation
retake
for
the space
Heretics.
towards Maze, holding that corner just a second. But I think they're trying to feel out if there's real commitment behind this.
Lev definitely looked like they wanted to do a tempo change, to actually commit through. But once they got stalled out, the drone didn't get any value. They didn't find an opening there. They choose to back off. They leave, though. Tex inserted an A. That alarm bot to secure, to see if there's a re-aggression. But this bait setup at B, we have not seen this before from Team Heretics. Mini Boo behind yellow. Boo gonna set him up for a multi-kill. Right now, Calm, he has his dart. It's so important for Boo to break this dart
boy.
so that Mini Boo doesn't get spotted here. But
Well, time to go.
as I say that,
Time to evacuate.
but it's back to A
These
now.
guys haven't
Tex
moved.
leading the
Oh,
charge.
Benji.
Nah.
Scene 1, he cleared the
No,
util as well, so they've got to be able to keep some
Heretics
sort of
is ahead in this
confidence
round.
that the
They
hits
have
coming
this.
to
They see this
side.
coming a
There's
mile
no
away.
further
Hyper wall's about to
contact
go
towards
up.
B,
Yep.
already rotation from Mini Boo,
Oh,
but Tex is
boy.
at the door. And he wants to take this space. He wants that control. And the timing, their
Ollie.
spacing was on the money. It was perfect
Wait,
before.
what's happening? Why are they
It might
peeking like
just be
this?
again. Benji with a good trade. Brings it back to a 4 apiece. But
Oh my
Aspas can only
god.
do so much.
Oh my
Time.
god.
We're down to 12
Oh,
seconds.
what the
King in
fuck
control.
is going
Gonna get the
on?
plant.
Boo
But it's
again.
Boo still
If
alive,
Boo
but he's
wins this
been
round, he's
clutch
him.
as
I don't
hell.
care.
But the Viper's pit is that. Whoa. He's seen both.
Okay.
He's seen both. Boom,
Okay, I was gonna say
can't do
he
it
wins.
this
He's just the
time.
greatest.
King reigns supreme as Lev finally take back the lead.
Boo's been still. Looks like Team Heretics might just do a fake opening here. But Tex, so aggressive.
And he's rewarded with it as well. Mini Boo beheaded.
Massive kill.
They can back away.
No duelist running
they've
in.
done so much
Oh
damage so
god.
early on.
Oh, what a risk.
Wait.
Hold.
Oh
King,
god.
careful. Careful.
That
He's
is-
outnumbered.
that is-
That's
that
the
is-
floodgates
that
potentially
is-
open. They could evacuate. They could bail away from this if they want to.
4-4. This is where the mid-rounding comes into play. How are they both going to respond? Right now, the kill happened on the Viper towards B. Team Heretics, are they going to go back to B, or are they going to hit towards A again here? Lev,
Ooh,
keeping that 3-man gamble stack here. Trying to gamble stack, maybe re-aggress. And
Heretics have conditioned this above-under peak.
Zeno walking mid as well.
It's a full commit towards B. Benji's alarm bot still in play.
They're
to
about to
stop
clear
that
it.
middle
Wow,
push.
they still cleared it.
He's got his turret as well. He hasn't placed this
They
yet.
know
He's
there's
going to go
nothing
back and place this to deny any sorts of flanks right now.
The deep dart just came through towards A as well.
Oh
so they've got
my
security knowing there's
god,
nothing
this
coming
round
towards
is going to
the
be
safe side.
Gotta hit
fucked.
this timing. Get that spike planted ASAP.
Oh
They're
my
so worried,
god.
they're so paranoid that there's still players here. The
They're
confidence
taking
starting to
too
wane as now
long.
Lev are on the site. They've made it in time.
Full stack.
And you've got the rotation coming in, the
my
flanks on
God,
the way,
the
and already
round is
Benji's gone down.
over.
The plant is in place, but it's a 3v4, and they have no idea about Mazzino. Now they do,
Wait,
and they deal with him
Mazzino
quickly
kept
enough.
fighting?
A 2v3, but boost position.
Wait.
How much can Woot play this in? Do they have anything to clear this space? Oh my God,
Wait,
Aspas.
surely.
They have no idea. Boost
Surely
strikes, but can he
not.
hold back the rest? He'll need help here from Woot. Does he get to reposition?
Oh,
He
no.
got scanned. The timing, so perfect. And now we're in a 1v2.
Ian!
Do it.
Ian is
Let's bring
him!
them to their
Where are
knees.
you now? Where are you
A glimpse
guys?
of what it would be like, snatched away.
Where are the
Lev,
Jinxers?
maintain
Where?
composure,
now.
resilience, and show that pedigree here.
Team Heretics has to be gutted off of that.
No.
They do have Lotus
Nothing.
to rebound on at least next map. Icebox, they probably didn't expect that. But there's always time to rebound.
Ian is the greatest Icebox player. No one can tell me otherwise. This kid dominates